Great rising, beautiful beings. How's it going? This is Revere Skye, Revere Skye's Essence. We got a juicy topic. A very juicy topic. Okay? We got a very juicy topic, okay? So, you've woken up a vampiric spirit. You've woken up a vampire, a loose feeder, okay? Whether that be physical or spiritual. This vampire is on E, okay? This vampire is on E. They loved everything about you, from your energy, from your blood essence. They loved everything about you. They knew how to send you energy of attack and make you vulnerable. They knew how to make you happy and then put you back in some type of deep rest. Okay? Well, anyway, you dried up your nosebleed. That's right, you dried up your nosebleed. Whatever you was going through, whatever like kryptonite you was on, whatever hang up you was on, whether that was health, addiction, some type of conflict, some type of boyfriend, girlfriend, you've dried it up. You've dried up this nosebleed. You've dried up this leak. Imagine a real vampire that loose feed off of your sacred blood, right? If you're a female. And let's say you never went and got that polyp fixed, or you never went and got that fibroid fixed, or you never changed your diet, you know what I mean? And you just sit up there and let yourself get weakened, and this entity had you in that weakened state to the point where you didn't know what to do. And it was loose feeding off you, right? You took a leap of faith. And you've caused this vampire to come up from out of their lair, okay? You've caused this vampire. And look, you can't make it up. Look what popped out. No more broken hearts, no more ill will, no more evil intent. You spoil this vampiric being so long that they're confused. They are confused. Like, they literally got up out of their coffin. They literally got up and started walking around. They about to come at you headstrong. They about to send somebody to you to romanticize you and try to break you down again. Whatever energy you was feeding them, they on E. They in a drought. The plug is plugged out. Ain't no plug. The middlemen that connected you to this vampiric energy, they don't know what to do. They don't have no other customer. King of Swords. They don't have no other victim that was so sweet and lush like your energy. Whatever turmoil, trauma, whatever weakening you was going through, it done ran out. You done caused this vampire to come up out of their lair. They've been in their coffin channeling you forever, for years. Loose feeding off of your essence. You've strengthened yourself. you've strengthened yourself. And now you're protected. Now you're protected. Tell me about this King of Swords in reverse, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Swords in reverse. Damn, they all in reverse. Something about you're about to be normal again. You're about to have a happy family again. Something you was able to gain control over your life, your health, your mentality. All this is hypothetically, theoretically, allegedly. This is for entertainment purposes. But you was able to get in control of your own ship. And your romance is coming back. Your family happy again. And you are just in joy. You never knew that there was an entity actually wreaking havoc on your life. Causing shit to go down the drain. Causing you to want to leave your body. Every night you left your body, they wanted to show up. Every night you astral project, you wasn't with your family. You wasn't prophesizing your future with your family. You had to deal with this damn vampiric bomb. You wasn't traveling. And they was working together too. But for some reason, this vampiric energy been around you longer than when you was adult. This vampiric energy had its eye on you while you was young. Yep. What else, Spirit? You still ain't told me about this. It must don't matter. But now, the vampiric energy, this being, he's so addicted to you. How you nurtured his being. He don't want nothing else. He gonna run into you in real life. You're gonna meet the person who's been draining you dry. Spirit said enough is enough. Anything else, Spirit? Told you. He coming. He or she, whatever this entity is coming. Make sure I ain't got no. Yep, they coming. They are highly upset. They are highly upset that you was able to heal. They're upset that your heart no longer is attached to their field. Look, you can't make this shit up. Happy family and joy came out again. You're one lucky person. Whoever you are that dried up the nosebleed to the point this vampiric entity is about to start stalking you, get your protection up. Get your weight up, okay? You're going to have to get your protection and your weight up. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit said something about demon time. Don't worry. Don't be frustrated. Whatever you was going through, drug addiction, gambling, gluttony, some type of conflicted energy, abuse, anything. Now is your time to get it together. Okay? The vampiric energy called a plug. And they was like, we don't know what's wrong, bro. So they're going to try to make you feel like you got to go in this deep rest again. Okay? The plug not coming. The plug not coming. This Emperor. Somebody else. What about this Emperor spirit? Stay guarded. Something about they're coming themselves. They're coming themselves. The world and the sun in reverse. But you're not giving up any energy. You're not giving up any energy. High Priestess, the Moon, Judgment, and Eight of Cups. You're in your high divinity. All this is not in reverse. You're in your highest divinity. The sun, the world, the High Priestess, the Moon. You're working in your divine essence. You walked away from the bullshit. You finally realized your family wasn't fucking you over. Your friends weren't fucking you over. You was full-fledged going down a hole that your ass can catch. It was draining you. It was frustrating you. What else about this Emperor spirit? Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're following your heart. You're following your heart. There's a king out here. It's time for you to have lush, lovely sex. Ace of Wands. They following your flame. They following your light. Just stay low for a little bit. You know what I mean? Just stay low for a little bit. Stay out the way, okay? You gotta let these people go through their withdrawals, okay? And it didn't benefit you for them to drain your essence. They didn't recoup you in no form or fashion. They didn't recoup you for you to drain your essence. You did the right thing. You cut off the plug. You did the right thing. What else, Spirit? Yes. Stay in your alignment. Stay in your higher mentality. Work on you. Okay? Work on you. Don't worry about this energy, vampiric energy coming back. Just don't worry about it. Your mind is made up. You're tired of the suffering. And this is a new beginning for you. It's a new beginning for you and your family. You will receive justice. You will receive justice. What about this? What about this? Dang, why the cards keep doing that? What about this spirit? Hold on, I'm trying to find the ones that flipped over. Oh, I thought some more flipped over. They can't find anyone quite like you. They can't find anyone that was able to regroup, to regenerate that energy. You was a vital support for this vampiric entity. You was a vital support. Like, you were able to be drained and still have a smile on your face. And they don't know no other person like you. Look at you waiting for them to show up. Yeah, they gonna rear their ugly head. They gonna rear their ugly head. But your family is gonna keep you whole. You're never going to turn your back on your family again. You're never going to think that your family did not treat you right. You're going to always honor the ones closest to you. You're not going to allow that vampiric energy in your space ever again. You did good. You dried up your nosebleed. Yes, this is a tower. Things are falling for this vampire. And you actually seem a little lonely. Like, you created some type of Stockholm syndrome. Like, you created some type of connection. Some type of clinginess to this energy. Now you don't know what to do. No stress, no pain, no anxiety, no depression, hypothetically, theoretically, allegedly. And now you feel a little bit lonely. You're clear-eyed, you're bushy-tailed. And now you're making moves, but you don't know what to do. Any final words, Spirit? Oh my goodness. This is annoying today. I don't know why these cards keep dropping, but there's a King of Cups here and a King of Wands here. And whichever one you go with, they're ready for like that true love. Hold on to your energy, okay? You've been drained. You've been drained, but like I say, you're about to recoup all your energy. And it's about to manifest beautifully for you financially, okay? But there are two men that you should look out for. If your boyfriend, husband, partner is not a water sign or a fire sign, look out for these people, because they're coming to wreak havoc on you, because they have to feed the entity that they work for. Okay? So there we have it. Let's do some quick crystals. Yeah, be mindful. If you're not dealing with the water sign or a fire sign. And then, you know, whoever your partner is can be your handler too. So you have to be mindful of that too. But yeah, this vampire, citrine illusions. Everything you can imagine is real. Absolutely. And you're probably saying, well, she talking crazy. No, whatever energy depleted you was depleting you. They didn't deplete you just to get rid of you. They depleted you because they was actually siphoning you and draining you. So if you can imagine it, it's real. Okay? Lepidolite, clemency. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them such. Okay? Yeah, always forgive your enemies. Okay? The known and unknown. I forgive my enemies, known and unknown. Because I'm still gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. You gonna be my pawn on my chessboard. So yeah, forgive and let go. Forgive yourself. forgive everybody around you so you can heal and stay whole. Labradorite. Kindness. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Ashe. People don't know who's draining them. They don't know what's draining them. They don't know what's siphoning their energy. You already got to think about the food we consume does not give us any life. All this ultra processed food. All these chemicals, all these injections, all these drugs. So, you managed to raise your vitality and strength, and you've caused this vampiric energy to come out of their lair, and they'll be looking for you. They don't know anybody else that tastes like you. Okay? Any final cards, Spirit? Larimar. Be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. It says be yourself, everyone already taken. And that they are. I mean, everybody taken. Don't nobody seem like they can be by themselves. They always got to have a flunky around them. You know what I mean? Like, why everybody always got to have a flunky around them? They can't just be by themselves. So yeah. And somebody don't eat food either. They just feed everybody else. They don't eat food. They might be a vampire too. Yep, be mindful that people that buy everybody food but they don't eat, be mindful that they might be a vampire. So there we have it, beautiful beings. Congratulations to you, drying up your nosebleed and being back in alignment with your journey, your vessel. I'm sure you're coping, okay? And just be mindful of that vampiric energy that got the plug, the middleman, and all them trying to figure out what happened. And they might try to stage some type of traumatic event. So you go back into this deep rest, okay? So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.